What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for December 4th, 2025. We have the first event of December, and it's kind of a boring one. Granted, there is a Soul Awakening Gala and a Soul Awakening session and a new treasure series, much like what we had when Basilisk came out. The Transcendence Hero version of Basilisk, you guys know, we had the special series, the Iron Core Mecha Hero exclusive weaponry series. It looks like they're now going back and they're revisiting some of the older heroes, and they're going to be giving them some treasures for this as well. So doing Awakenings can actually get you guys some of those treasures, and picking the right event to go in on this as a spender is probably going to be pretty big. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's talk about these events. Let's talk about this new treasure series. Let's jump right into it. Okay, we got a new update. We have some very traditional events you guys are used to seeing. The daily login rewards are 7 of those card Clash of Illusion cards. We have the card Clash of Illusion. Nothing different here. The same old event we're used to seeing. We have the contractual strategy, which again, same thing, really harping on getting up to Realms Gate 80. That's like the really key point for anybody free to play that wants to start accumulating free contract starry gems. Best way to do it, 600 a month. It adds up pretty quickly. We, of course, have a Soul Awakening Gala with, just traditional rewards. There's nothing super special, nothing different here. If you want to go for 600 for that Destiny transition material, go for it. Honestly, I think the 300 is plenty fine. In reality, going for 300 isn't actually necessary. 200 is fine because we have what everybody loves, the Soul Awakening session this week. So, you'll notice you get a Soulbound B Stone. We've never, ever in the history of this event not hit the top tier of points for the top 5 or 10 people who are participating or whatever. It always happens. It's guaranteed SSS. There's going to be Megalodon whales to go for it. The bonus is if you get 200 points in the Soul Awakening Gala event, you'll qualify to get ranked, and that just means you will get a Soulbound B Stone, which is pretty good. Maybe not as good just because we had Black Friday for some spenders and stuff. I'm guilty of using my stones and crystals up that we got this week. You should probably be saving them because those are just free points, 100% free points on getting onto these lists. We do have the Starlight Melody, 1500 baseline points. There are multipliers, there are chests. Yeah, nothing special different here. This is one of those really expensive events to go in for card Clash of Illusion. It's not one you should really chase. Even as a spender, it's not that amazing. If you are looking at upgrading your heroes, you can get Superior Soul Boost during this to get some really high top quality stuff. But again, this is really only if you're like Megalodons going for those X level heroes above SSS tier. This is the one I wanted to talk about. So this right here is called the Sacred Workshop. You'll notice there are, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 different red treasures. Actually, I see what they actually did here now. That's interesting. So you'll notice 15 to 100 and 115 to 200 are different, and then the pattern rotates for the next one, and then it just goes to chests in this point system. Essentially, during this event, when you reach designated points by using Soul Awakenings and VIP points for a total of up to 800. Yep, right there. 100 of which counts for 100 awakenings, so you can get up to here just doing awakenings free to play. You cannot go past this without spending. So just be aware. So this is called the Weaponry of Valor series that can only be obtained via this event. No tickets, nothing like that at all, which can be used to enhance Great Sage Sun Wukong and Fairy Queen VESA. Rewards contain the treasure selection chest that lets you open and pick which one you want. But yeah, this is essentially going to be what we've had previously, which actually I'm going to jump on over very quickly in game to show you guys what I'm talking about. In the Treasure Train series here, if we go to Weaponry of Valor, we've already had this once before, and this is a reopening. Remember when Basilisk, Iron Core Mecha Basilisk came out? These were part of this event to buff the abilities. Well, that looks like it's going to be doing that for older heroes as well, and they're going for very old school and new school at the same time. So we have one of the OG 6 Transcendence heroes, Fairy Queen VESA, and we have one of last year's heroes, Sun Wukong. So interesting. I mean, that's kind of cool that these are going to be here, but again, it alternates. The downside is free to play can only get the Fairy Queen VESA ones, and let's be honest, she's not very meta anymore. You're not really using this hero anymore. Sun Wukong, though, on the other hand, is. But in order to get to this 200 point mark, I believe that means you need to do 100 awakenings and spend $100 on this event just to unlock these here, let alone max them out. Is probably going to take like all the way to 800. My guess is if you go to 800, I'll have to do the math on this. You can probably max out one of these heroes treasures, or at least get close to it. I like this versus what they did with Iron Core Mecha Basilisk, because it was RNG on how many treasures you could technically get. So this could be good, but just so you know, 1 point per soul awaken you do up to 100 maximum, which means, again, you can do this completely free to play. Getting for Sun Wukong stuff, you are going to have to spend, so it is what it is. We, of course, have the glorious treasury, but there are a couple things that have been added here. Number one, we have the brand new treasure from last week's Black Friday event already hitting the store, and we have some resources down here for our grimoire, for our infusions, our imprints, all those enabling imprints, infusions, all those things, they are in this shop. You can purchase it 4 times, and to get down to shop 6, I believe you need to spend 50. Let me double check. Yes, 50 glorious treasure coins do need to be used, so this is not going to be something free to play can even like consider. This is one of those events that it is a purely spender one. And then, of course, down the bottom, all the different Star Soul stuff, but let's be honest, probably should not be going after this. There is a Moonlight gift if you are spending on this event, so you are going to get some bonus resources here if you are, including Monster Treasure Train tickets, the multipliers, some chests, nothing like super necessary, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Beyond that, there is the Flora's Picnic Pack, which I believe is purchasable up to 2 times, giving you a ton of Contract Starry Gems for the Awakening events, and the value packages are the worst value packages you could possibly imagine. As always with Card Clash of Illusion, there's nothing but the illusion cards. So in reality, the big highlight here is this system now being added. What they're doing for new heroes, they're now doing for older Transcendence heroes to maybe make them more viable, but I don't know how viable that's actually going to make them. Like, do you think getting this treasure for VESA and maxing it out, do you think that's going to be enough to modify her abilities enough to make her valuable? We have so many different ways of getting shields nowadays. That was the main bread and butter that VESA did, and now that we have shields just all over the place, I feel like tweaking this hero might not be a good thing. I just realized if they're doing the original 6, does this mean Lord of Fear Aspen is going to get even stronger eventually? Oh no, hopefully they do it for like Sword Flash Shia, Asmodel and stuff like that. Maybe bring some of these older heroes into relevancy, and that's kind of a good way to do it because they're not making money off older heroes, but if they can sell something new to buff those older heroes, I guess that makes sense. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll probably be doing this for the Sun Wukong stuff. I probably will. I'll see you guys next time.